cold American winter night. It's taken hold despite American lies. Splinter resides but fivefold dies on the bold. Yeah. Numerical dementia sets in quick. Dental, stick bitten and licked. Ripped into fifth here. Give us a high five, kid. Have no fear. It's a dark place out here, but cowards peer through life like John Howard's. They're predicted a life without a whole lack of care for steeds and studs. It's not only evident, but it's so much power they have none left now. So that sears and sizzles in the fry pan. Pow. Restricted ride panned out, man. Tottered in drizzle in this hour. Chow. Under the knife nozzle pressed in conjunction with their tears. Hold on, they're slaughtered first and deserve the most for years. Most of the herd lion held for beers. Guillotine can't even get any worse. Blunt cut, Filipino dream got you in a moist grunt, sacks on the beach, double points, punter's luck. If you get the picture, they're all after a coin, so you can buy their toys for boys. Make some noise if you love money. But there's one lone girl dressed in pink, Tabitha Smith, aged about 13 and a bit, grown up with a muzzle literally fitted, since the city's a puzzle on a cold American night as they hustle and buzzle for numerical dollars. Team Hustle can in fact beam you up with some tact without the gym band packed. Timidly, lean meat, only the beef, only the best, no ties to them. Hustlers who pay tax-free fees are paid minusculely, Depends on a bust, a done deal for some brown pills. Rack the green bills and put them in the cashy tills. No major frills, this ain't a drill. I repeat, this ain't a drill. I can beat the hills like SpongeBob on the grill. Pay lay way to they who fray from the day-to-day display of mating rituals to play the mystic tunes for them to do a ballet too, dude. But Tabitha lies in an alleyway without a renewed taste, pissed off of some wine and sick of the lies they say. Some stranger bought her a bottle of happiness, golden gay time. Tabitha's wolf-like mannerisms are fine, but disguised in a society of consumerism. Dining tonight, check, hectic check, pregnant debt, plastered pack of dogs all hell-bent. Now they're on their own 4 feet, tenants standing tall, nothing beats no rent, weekly posted pennant. Repentance is acceptance for the tempted, but the neglected detriment is a higher than the given. And anti-lecturers in a pedigree. City attitude patiently musters up a right to bear knives at night time for all to live by. Protection recited, lines infection by a virus. Inside of flames porous, tore us apart. Thoughtless rustic art, abstract Picasso, canvas tarred, hand us your card, or you can't get past your barred from the city petrol garage. From communal carriages, a beat was well lit on the street, so I auditioned a slave of this community to base field, maybe emo field, maybe to smithereens, living in purity of assets with no unity, except to animals left on the cassette. It's all fruity in the beginning and then you're in debt, so is life benign? Let me rent an answer. It's dangerously soiled, overcoiled and boiled. It's dangerously burnt close to the edge. It's aimlessly pointed at a painless death. It's not only that, it's Tabitha's unfoiled registered anger has left her angled towards a danger, residing totally on a flimsy hostile ledge in the city, on a high-rise balcony. Crims get death. Yeah. Crims get death. Blatantly she says over and over in her head, but she can't help herself. She needs to steal some wealth. It's a pity in this city that I'm felt from the mistakes I make to not to a disengaged man on his pager to tip me for my order, pay me for my vapor, hocus pocus, focus impulsive actions to mean something drastic in this life. Tabitha's drawn the shorter straws in this life, colder than ice. A faction say it's right, so see you later. Tabitha Smith. Tabitha picks up the bottle to take a hit. This life deed signed away to a split creed of monogamous but optionless, greed filled but emotionless people. That's all I see, A partnership with dogs had to give way, aka cave in, because she can't communicate with her family of human slaves in an illusion built by the government to potentially rob a citizen. But yo, I want to take you to the dusk of the day, inland cliff where God's gifted nature spontaneously exists. Surely American sunlight won't be nautically missed. Nighttime falls again and again, depends whether she's nocturnal or depends, doesn't it, on the genetics. Maybe you left critics aside because I designed your life. She says, I lived with love, lived a comfortable life with the wolf pack, ballistic, mature, wide-eyed bird, a barn owl resting on the arm of a withered wooden branch overseeing the world, calls and yells as soon as he hoots as well. Calls to the lit stars, and in the silence of timely things, the wide moon besides it shines so bright as a white shadow light in the night, cast monsters away all hyped as he now hoots at the rivers, valleys and pine trees that are below him. Maybe a melody will bring forth a better violent barn owl to remedy the bugs alive and well. Cold winter embrace on the ice totally bestows him, so he sooner shrieks to his vocal piece to let it be known throughout that zone that this is his home, so leave him alone. All you can hear inside a mountain rabbit's burrow is cyanide and pancakes and rustle of pitter-patter hustled up to each other. Fatter rabbits below the mother suck under her teeth, fact the matter with some born and some not hatched yet, still eggs, still warming inside the nest, hibernating over winter. Alternate burrow has a narrow entrance, kind of protects them from a splinter and from predators nearer to them. Mind a state empire, twins destined to shred through the gates, kinda late, but it was set outside in the dry sandy crevice of the desert. A benefactor of birth emerged and is present to sensing energy scattered on earth up to 500 meters from the burrow. Shrieks by the babies unsheathed in hunger. Peace, peace, it's a deadly female tiger snake. She prowls and perched herself upon the sense of food in steaks on take, and all that is good. She soon strikes, not too late, but rather soon, and a natural selection provides a feed off the back of her skin. Natural born Kre-Z instinctively hunts for meat, using all senses attended to the beefy kill. Intrinsically, salmon and pike swim freely upstream in the night. Salmon and pikes in the creek of fresh water are pillaged for hunters from villages who, with a spear or a net, who can catch them. Even the famous brown bear growling in the wind, he fiercely asserts himself on the environment, claws down a tree branch without even lifting a finger, listening pistons lingering. Here's a white wolf pillaging. Here's a white wolf pillaging. A white wolf now howling on top of a mountain, growling to himself, no family, no friends. The white wolf looking for his Tabitha, looking and he found them. Later howls in the silhouette of the moon, faintly with a pure white coat that soaks up the moonlight. As he shivers he misses his brothers and sisters. To warm him up a bit, he's on a cliff howling out to his friends. Eerie silence in between exerting calls. He finds their claw prints in the dusty desert floor, for his brethren had been past years separated from the wolf's covenant. And the white wolf thinks to himself, I'll stand tall even without them, I'm tough, I will maul victims on the desert floor with one paw and a whole lot of teeth and claws. I'm the white wolf, life ain't a bore, get good exercise for my jaw. Blood, guts and gore when I'm going for the call, leave no meat on a corpse, collapse at your feet cause I can't be paused. And beneath the ridge where he howls, about 10 miles away, lies his sister of course. A grey pup, somewhat smoky coat, sleeping in a patch of grass until morning when she catches a calf they're eating. Topped up a broken bone, let's go halves, she used to say. He remembers his sister like it was yesterday. She howls out loud, Aru. Now the white wolf hears renewed calls without a moment of hesitation. He jumped free fall, no fear to the rocks abroad, no predictions but the night vision helps him steer for shore. He spots his sister, then a whole crew, and mum and dad, and no Tabitha anymore. I missed ya, I called you all night into the moonlight. Is you hearing alright? But now he's carefree, living true. In spite of the situation he's faced with, he grew so close to the kid. Now he's only living with his bros and sis in a cave and lace so blue. So he's got a mate, now she's black and hued. Silver razor sharp teeth to scoff down the meat without it being chewed. She's a special kind of wolf. This white wolf is special, you better believe that this is a prophecy of all retrieved, of all ages, of all the animal kingdom in pages. White wolves date back to the prehistoric ages when sages would keep them in cages below the stages, feed them a live hen daily, type to file them, leave nothing but the beak bent and a few feathers eaten. Beam of light coming from their bright blue eyes, you could get lost, but it's not time for that. You just get in a quick pat and sit on the mat at the circus tent laterally. Our white wolf became extinct cause coats are worth $1 million. shooting families and packs in one sitting, empty out the whole precinct. Tabitha realigns a wolf pack, makes them a whole, and she was willing to become a wolf back in the day. She was one not just for play, but seriously stripped down to bare bum, no clothes on her body, anywhere's her potty, eating raw animals with the doggies. Looks at her rack and gets a nod back from the white wolf. She's at home with the pack, and she's at one with them. In fact, the white wolves act like her dad and state that solemnly stipulates not to procrastinate belated birthday messages from human family mates. Perverse mask up hard to the prehistoric age. She entitled her life. If she doesn't hunt, she doesn't eat, and converse for days in some vein. She's already tamed to the wolfers, but they're a bit sus on her after she left once. She'll come back to us. Tabitha's a pain to society, banned from the library. She decided to live within the wolf's territory and live instinctive, predatory inhibitions out on the fire pit, keeping the pack warm and spit roasting a fatter pig than they could eat, mouths full of meat. When they all got to pick apart the pig, some were full after a pulled pork mouthful, ripped their stomachs open with wisdom and with deliciousness, left them all like WTF. She can't even live without nutritional system of support from humans. Nah, you know what? Fuck traditionalists. I'm no exhibitionalist listed to live in an enclosed pit. Tabitha and the white wolf reunited again, uninhibited existence forevermore in a raven's claw.